Hello! Okay, so I'm a few minutes late, but hey, that's better than forgetting completely that it's time to stream. So, as I said in the stream title, we're taking a break from the traitors. We did finish season 1. I was vaguely pleased with the ending. I felt vindicated that one of the winners was ADHD, and I'm like, yes, it's not all bad. So, we are doing 2 streams today. I was trying to theme them for Neurodiversity Pride Day, and I don't know if I have. So, yeah, basically we've got 2 games. One of them has cats. I mean, you know, what is more neurodiverse than cats? And the other one is a psychological evaluation. Oh, shield mode is still. Deactivate. I don't know where my bot is. I am live. Zarybot does not appear to be here. Oh well. Hopefully Zarybot will turn up and it's just an API glitch. But anyway. The first game we are playing today is called Finis. It is a psychological evaluation game. It is developed by K148 Game Studio, which did the After You Level Escape, Tempest Level Escape, Detective Stella Porter case, and the new Detective Minerva case. So, you know, known for slightly off the cuff, slightly odd games. This one's also published by Jandusoft. Jandusoft publish a lot of good games. It came out last year on the 2nd of November 2023. It's a puzzle adventure. ID at Xbox. Thank you to ID at Xbox for the code. For stream. It's a 1 to 2 hour completion, so we should get to an ending. It is $10.99 or $9.19. Finis is not just any video game. We've created a psychological evaluation through colours based on the Lucia test, but taken to a much deeper level. You have 8 different paths. In each choice you can only choose one colour, and each selection will take you to a different evaluation, but it won't be that easy. There will be challenges along the way, and there are 21 multiverses with the visual narrative tailored to the path you're following. This will influence your mood and choices. There are hundreds of combinations, so the final assessment will be different depending on your view of the world at this point in your life. Do you choose the colour because the one you want to choose, or are we artificially influencing your choices? Well, we will be picking purple because purple is our favourite colour. If we pick anything other than purple, and purple is a choice, then yes, we are being influenced. Maybe we are not really the person we think we are, and we have to accept a different reality. Well, we will see how this goes. So, let me just load up the press kit so I can read some more information. So, Jandusoft is based in Barcelona, Spain. K148 Game Studio is based in ES? Oh, also based in Barcelona. I think that's meant to be España. It's available because I've realised I forgot to do the platforms that games are available last time I did a triple promo. Available on Steam, PlayStation, Xbox. Prices seem to be fairly similar across the platforms. What else do I usually say? Oh yeah, achievements. I think that's the only other thing that needs to be said. So there are 24 achievements, all of them which are obtainable. So let's get stuck in, and then I will reveal the next game when we come to that. We're doing 2 games today because, well, the puzzle games tend to be easier to keep to an hour. My green screen is very creased, as you can see every time it flashes to a white scene. I need to redo my and my colours are off. I think I've changed my LED light. Hang on. There we go. Oh god, now that's blinding. I think every time I switch it off, I accidentally change the colour. So then I get progressively more orange. Yeah. Ooh, okay, so English, thank goodness. Options, let's see what options we've got. Field of view, blur, music, sound effects. Okay, let's just leave that as they are because it's really unclear how you select those. So we've got all levels, new game, continue, evaluation, new game. So let's see, I have not got any volume on my TV, which is why I can't hear anything. Because yesterday everything was very loud because I had a headache. Alright, this test should not be taken for real under any circumstances. The personality or psychological evaluation based on colour selection is considered a pseudoscience, the approximation to the reality of the explanations and nothing more than coincidences. I got most of that read out because there's a slight delay on the stream. So yes. Right, okay. Well, I mean, we've got a slight purple hint. I'm still going to pick purple. Ooh, that's a pretty picture. I like that. So, Japanesey style art. Cyber punk-esque. Some sort of takeout that I admit does not seem very appealing. It really looks like a broken console, I have to admit, because the TV's off. There's a door. We've got some more of the art. The cooker is on for some reason. How do we turn that? Can we turn that off? No, we can open a drawer. Can we turn off the cooker? There we thank you. Okay, good. We could turn off the cooker. I mean, because I don't know what the bowl thing is, but yes, the cooker being on was alarming me. And there is a cigarette. Can we put that out? The bowl thing might be just because where the drawers are. Okay. Well, the cooker is off. I am happy. Leaving things. I'm not happy that I can't put the cigarette out. Yeah. Okay. But anyway, it's Sunday, I think. At this point, I've lost track. Seems to insinuate I can identify, click on things, but I can't. Okay. This is a lovely studio apartment. For a small, at least it has a bookcase. We're good. Ooh. Thank you. Someone very wasteful. Okay, now the ceiling fan is going. We turned off the tap. The shower's not on, that's good. The curtains appear to be weird side. Why there should be a curtain next to the toilet here. Unless they go all the way around. They might, it's really hard to see. Yes, I feel very claustrophobic in this. How do we get out? Okay, there's smoke. Oh, hello.
That's evaluation.
Creepy.
Please enter the machine and choose a color.
Okay. Are these the colours I have to choose from? Then we're going to go for a nice sunny yellow. Because yellow used to be my favourite colour. Ooh, we've got purples now. Yes. Don't come outside. You started the level don't come outside. It literally says don't come outside. So of course we want to go outside. I also want to press purple. But which purple? So there are now some subtle purple hints. There was a lot of yellows in the previous. At least this place is bigger. I like bigger. Bigger is better because I feel less claustrophobic. I'm not sure I like the weird effect. I'm not sure I like the weird strobe light thing. Oh, that's a nice little nook. I mean, the world outside looks painted. Flowers. Those you can't open. I don't know why I'm continuously clicking on them. We've got a bath with some steps. Interesting, I like it. A little bidet. Or a weird toilet. We just made it nighttime. And then daytime. I thought that was going to control some sort of bath. Well, at least nothing's on that shouldn't be on. Do not touch. Of course I want to touch. I'm also not, do not come outside, but I can't. Because there's a window. But I really want to touch. Let's go with this one. Ooh. Ah, okay. Is it a puzzle? I mean, it says do not touch. Is it flashing? What happens if I make it nighttime? I mean, immediately something says do not touch. Of course I want to touch it. It's like I put my bowl of sweeties over by the... out of the way, so I didn't eat this. There's a lot of birds that look very fluffy. I put the bowl of sweeties out of the way so I wouldn't eat them. And of course now I want sweeties. I'm not really good with psychological tricks. Do we go back inside? Will it shut on us? Or do we have to figure out... Oh, figure out the combination. We just pick a purple? No, right. We have to figure out what to do with... Oh, hello. That over there glowed in the backwards T as a purple. See? I'm imagining it. Ah, and okay, blue is that. Okay, it's a pink TT. That's green. Green is the square. Oh no, we broke! Go away, it says. Oh look, it's top. This is running MySQL on Apache and Nginx. It's a web server. That is hilarious. Oh. Someone at the door. Don't worry, we're getting in our cozy little thing, and we're going to go for purple. this purple. They don't like it when people knock on the door. Oh, okay, now we've got green and red. Your border. Well, there's a lovely green grass there. This is our flowchart. There's a flowchart, of course. We're going to like this. Ooh, water. Interesting. Interesting effect with the water there. There's a donut. Ooh, balls. But we can't do anything. Stop giving interaction things when you can't click on them. It annoys me. So going as slow as freaking molasses. How do I run? Those chairs do not comfort. Another donut. Oh, there's a book. Okay. Okay. RB seems to be more fast. Okay. We can't interact with that then. Chairs looking at nowhere. Fun. Kinda want to drop things down the hole, yeah. But I can't pick them up. Like, how to induce frustration in a video game. Have an interaction point that you can't... Y picks up! Okay. Probably could have picked up those balls then. And Y drops. Where are they? That was not clear. I was just plonking things. Yeah! Just purple though. We only have purple and orange balls, so it's interesting. Maybe we need to drop a yellow one, that not accidentally down the bed. Aha! Right, okay. Let's go get purple. Ah, balls. Ooh. I've got a drone. I've got a drone on a wire. Oh, it dropped a blue ball. Aha. Oh, right. Oh, that went green. And all the way up. Gotta go back. I mean, they call them psychological tests for a reason, because they're like, whoa, bad. I'm just gonna go for the bright, bright green. This is a good green. Ooh. Death is cleansed with water. The colour test is over. From this moment, your ability to solve puzzles will be evaluated. Oh. To pick 3 colours. See the achievement we got? Your border. Okay. Don't come outside your border and death is cleansed with water. Alright. Oh, I have no little cubby hole. Okay. Alright. So we've got... At least we know how to pick things up now. We're in a skeleton. Okay, so we've got... I don't know. Some sort of container, an eye, a sword, and a sun. And we've got 3, a backward C, an I, and 2 E's mating. Sorry. I'm just stretching my neck. Okay, so we've got... Looks like a rib cage type thing with a skull at the bottom and a cross. We've got what looks like another rib cage and a sword, but there's like a long shadow with a cross. We've got a cross, another long shadow with just a skull, but an actual cross. And this one sort of looks like a sword, and it's got a cross there between the legs. So that's a sword, right? Okay, so we're putting the sword there. That's more of a sun. The sun is causing a shadow. But I don't know which number. We've got an eye. Is that an eye? That looks more like an eye, perhaps. I'm really guessing at this point. And then I guess the rib cage. I don't know. Nothing's happening. We're in a giant rib cage. We're in a giant rib cage. We're in a giant rib cage. Aha! Okay, well that is the sea. Okay, right, okay. Now, is there anywhere that looks like... Uh-huh, yes. Didn't realise we could venture out. But we can only go so far. Hello, we've got 3 here. On its own, on its Todd. Okay, what did we just do? Okay, there's a 1 behind the giant sword. Ah. Here, that's a 1. We found the 3, but it was on its Todd somewhere. On that gravestone over there, which doesn't seem to link to anything. Ah, unless it's that one. Maybe that one is there. Or is the eye the C because it's in the eye socket? The sword is the one, but then why would that sun be that and this be that? Or maybe that was then. Okay, so we found the C in the eye socket. We got the 1 behind the giant sword. And then 3 was up on this lone stone, which could be that. Which means we're still missing... giant shadow. This thing. We can't go any further. Yeah, there's the sword. Leg bone. The leg bone. And what does this do? Oh, maybe we got it right. We might... Ah, this must be signaling we got it right. But aside from everything shaking and making me feel nauseous, I'm not quite sure what's happening. Ah. We released the Kraken. Okay. They watch you. Cool. Okay, this is vaguely creepy. Down on Milo. We're playing a vaguely creepy psychological horror game. Ah, heard, okay. In which we are being watched by aliens. So they're not really watching me. All of the achievements are in capitals. Yes, they are! They are shouting! Perspective in this game is odd. I would say they're doing everything they can to avoid watching me. Maybe this was a little too cerebral to pick. Their glass and water reflections are disturbing. My character is invisible. And they're aliens. They don't have parts, so why would they care? Well, I've got 3 buttons, which just seem to make a horrible noise. A whole bunch of aliens. The light seems to change. And then I've got 3 wheels of symbols. The button appears to move the moon, sun. But I don't know how you get from that to 3 symbols. It's up there. Okay, so I think the buttons move the sun to its respective side. Ah, hello, we've got a square. Are you holding some sort of symbol? There's only one that has a square. Interesting. Okay, right, so that is a symbol. So that's when the sun's over here. Okay. Which is what it's already on. Okay, so it's a good guess, maybe, but let's put the sun in the middle. Sort of looks like a coin. There's no square, but it looks like a coin. And a crown. Is that because those are the things we picked? Or because we were right? That's now changed to a coin. Oh, that's still a crown. Okay. Crown, coin, man. But it's not doing anything. Okay, so maybe the middle is the man. There's not that many combinations of crown and coin. Or maybe we make them all man because they're all... They're both the ones on the right as you're looking at them from. There we go. That was the... I had them right. I just had the things the wrong side. You received your evaluation. Okay. Alright, so my way. Mental agility, very fast. My way or the highway. So it was left, right, left, left. Unsurprising. There's an exit button. Okay. You want to be an optimistic person. You actively seek it. You have not yet achieved it, but it's your goal and you try. You think that it is something important for your life and that of others, you try to convince that other people that optimism is always the right way. I mean, I do like to be optimistic, but I'm sometimes very realistic. You're sometimes a vain person. And sometimes you can also act arrogantly without being aware of it. You try to remedy it, but it's difficult for you to know when this behaviour occurs. It bothers you that people don't think you do it on purpose. I don't like to think that I'm wrong, but apparently, you know, I might be doing it accidentally. You want to be a person with the certainty of being useful or important to other people. Yes. You're not sure if you are, and you have doubts about how others see you, but you continuously try to please everybody. Heck yeah! Something that can sometimes cause you problems. You don't say. So, I mean, I'd like to be optimistic, but I tend to try and be realistic, but then I'm always optimistic. The middle one I'm not so sure about. But yes, I definitely want to be of use. I am a people pleaser. Well, that was interesting. I'll have to look at the other achievements and see what there are. Yes. Ooh, now we've got a thingy that's open to us. So, alright. There are a whole bunch of different levels. And then there's an arcade mode. We might as well try the all levels side. Don't come outside. Oh, we did this one already. Does it just do them then? I might need to make it nighttime for us to be able to see the lights. Ah, okay. Might be the same answers. Yep, they are the same answers. It's literally a weblog. Like, this is a, you know. Literally a weblog. Ah, it's not real. Okay, so literally all levels gives you all levels. Okay, it's not real. So I guess you get some of these depending on... Please don't flash at me. Got what looks like a banana. Could be a power plug. Hi, Subterfuge. Stop flashing at me. Oh. Getting pieces of a... Looks like a voodoo doll, I'll be honest. The flashy lights are irritating. Dolly, you following me? That's not fun. Okay, there's something outside the window. Looks like a freaking tentacle. Oof. I was waiting for it to jump at me. It did. Between the stars. So yeah, once you've done an evaluation, you can then just go through all of the levels. So we'll do a few more of these. Hopefully no more of them will be jump scares. That was a little bit. I almost inhaled my tongue. Oh, seeds. I thought for some reason. Oh. Well, there are buttons I can push. I thought for some reason it stayed white on there, but then I don't know whether that was just a glitch. This is a music level. I'm not very good at music levels. In which case we might switch games. Oh, they're all white now. Is that because I pressed them all? No, not that one. Oh, the rest are white. No, it's white. Does that make a difference? They were blue before. And we just have to start the level. Maybe we would get different ones. I feel like it's a music thing. Okay, so okay. Oh, I don't know. I'm gonna have to. Let's go for the closer one. Dun, 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 dun. Mm. Okay. Yeah, that was that one. Okay. Yep, okay, right. So it's now just this one. Cool. That was really freaking tricky. You're not good at music puzzles. The ship. Okay, the ship. Okay. Discard. Randomly clicking on things, probably not the best first solution. Okay, so that is a giant red moon. Fluids. Okay, so the blue light is by 3365. I have no idea what it wants me to do. We might just take a quick break and switch games. Because this one is making my head hurt. It's like just enough that I can figure things out, but sometimes it just does not click. And people are hooting outside. I do not like the hooting. Okay. We shall go to the main menu. Got some achievements. We've got 8 achievements. So yeah, Finis. So, as usual, we're going to switch to the end screen, but this is only the end of this part of the stream. We will be switching to a new game after the break. So, just ending this part of the recording. Thank you to Ideate Xbox for the code for this one.